What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to a happy match reaction here on Anfield Agenda after Liverpool have absolutely trounced Spurs by 4-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate, a result that sends Arne Slot and the boys off to Wembley for what will hopefully be Arne's first trophy of many as Liverpool head coach. Obviously Newcastle stand in their way and we'll talk about that in a while, but for now, let's go through and discuss how good we were tonight. Oscar's World said, what a result. Here we go again. Wembley. Tom, how are you, bro? Said, dominance from the start. Great performance from the team. Had to mute my TV, however. Commentators basically making excuses for Spurs. It's a scary fort that we've rested so many good players for Plymouth. It is. And then that massive game, of course, coming up next Wednesday against Everton, the last Merseyside derby to be played at Goodison. Right now, I am a very, very happy Liverpool fan. And how could I not be? That was probably as complete a performance as I've seen from us this season. And I'm not allowing for anybody to try and say that we put Spurs to the sword because Spurs didn't show up. They had a lot to play for there today. They had 1-goal lead after the first leg, hoping for a final at Wembley. And Liverpool went and absolutely trounced them. And the scoreboard doesn't flatter us whatsoever. Every single one of those goals and that 4-0 win was deserved. Oh, feels good, doesn't it? And by the way, I want to just take a second to say that Darwin Núñez tonight, it was a pleasure watching him. He might not have scored, but he did everything else. Covered every blade of grass on that pitch. Defended like his life depended on it. Set up attacks. I thought he was magnificent. As were the midfield out there today. Every time Spurs got possession, whether it was Szoboszlai, Jones or Gravenberch, they were surrounding them, winning the ball back. It was incredible. As a great man once said, boom. Yeah, look, this is one of these rare occasions tonight where it's just a big love-in, and I'm all for it. Long may it continue, because I enjoy these when everybody's on the same page. We're absolutely buzzing. We've another final to look forward to. It's incredible. And a full healthy squad as well. Trent will be back for the game against Everton next week. I'm sure we're going to see a much changed team going down to Plymouth at the weekend in the FA Cup. Clean sheet, which is, again, what you want when you go out to win any game of football. You got to keep a clean sheet to make it easier. And we did that. It was just incredible. What are your opinions on Robbo? Oh, he was brilliant tonight, Conor Hendry. Absolutely brilliant. Like, that was Andy Robertson. And to be fair, last game as well, he was much better. And I hope that this rotation that Arne has been able to do with him and Costas brings the best out of Robbo like this. But tonight, he was everywhere. Covered every blade of grass. And I don't think anybody will disagree. I think everybody will say he was top notch. Alice, good night to you as well, my friend. Have a good one. Fritz Frank, how are you, bro? Said, man of the match should have only been one option. Everyone. It's a good shout, dude. It's a good shout. Because it is impossible to try and whittle that down, isn't it? They were all brilliant. Conor Bradley, man of the match, said no limit. Josh Trainer said big win, big performance. Conor Bradley, man of the match in my opinion. Come on, the boys. Núñez was not good. Yeah, you're gone. Sorry, that's just stupidity, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it. And it's another one of these accounts I've never seen before. It's another one of these accounts with a weird name. And, mate, you either don't know what you're looking at or you're full of it. But either way, you're gone. And it's not because I disagree with you. It's because you're only in on a wind-up. Can we finally agree on Gakpo being better than Diaz? I don't know, man. I like the both of them. Genuinely. Like, Cody's very efficient. That's what I will say. I think Cody's more likely to get a goal, is what I'd say. But what a first world problem for the manager to have, right? Do you go with Luis Diaz? Do you go with Cody Gakpo? It's great, and I'm here for it. And again, competition. Competition brings the best out of everybody. Mahmood said, I'm getting ahead of myself, but we're winning it all. It's hard to say what the next few months is going to bring, man. But we've put ourselves into a great position. We're already in the round of 16 in the Champions League. We're sitting top of the Premier League, 6 points clear with a game in hand. We've booked a place in another final where we're going to take on Newcastle, March 16th. An FA Cup, fourth round tie, coming up against Plymouth at the weekend. It's been a very good campaign so far, but we've been here before, right? We got to make sure that we finish this off as we want to. Love to see young Jarrell come on. All smile, said Arthur Smith. Thank you, Arthur. And yep, it was great to see him come on again. Didinho said, Darwin was my unsung man of the match. Incredible effort. He was brilliant. Brilliant. Like, the defensive work that he put in tonight. I counted, I think, 3 clearances at the near post with his head and some serious amount of tracking back to help out. Look at the bench tonight. Any team would shit themselves, said Dave. Yeah, look, when we're fully fit, Dave, and everyone's available, you're right. We've got great options there. And we didn't even see Chiesa get off the bench there tonight as an example. It's brilliant. And Bradley, maybe this is a glimpse at the future. Who knows? We don't know what the Trent contract situation is. But again, we've seen Bradley show why he's a Liverpool player there tonight. Mohammed said Darwin won the penalty also. Spot on. And do you know what, Mohammed? While you're speaking about that, I didn't think that was even on at the moment. Because when the ball was played by Salah, I didn't think he was going to get there. But Darwin turned on the afterburners, got there ahead of Kinski, got a little touch, and won the penalty, as you rightly said, my man. So yeah, brilliant. Brilliant all around tonight. You cannot really pick fault in that performance from anybody. I guess the biggest headache now for Arne is, what's the midfield going to look like against Everton? Because I know we were divided, I think, between some people at halftime with Jones, but I thought the midfield tonight was incredible. But then again, so's Alexis McAllister. So first world problems, but good ones. Daniel Flory said, great game from Big Dom, the Liverpool steam engine. He was great tonight and deserved to cap off that performance with a goal as well. McAllister on the bench with an assist, amazing. Thought we without question magnificent tonight, said Philip McWilliam. Darwin was amazing in his work rate this evening, said Andrew Newbold. What a game, said Matthew Prime, up the Reds. And look, again, I said this and I get a bit soppy when, you know, I'm all loved up and happy, but it is an absolute pleasure to share these moments with you guys every time. There's nothing lifts my heart more than seeing our whole community happy, positive, together, and just enjoying some damn good football from some great players and a great coach. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but sharing these moments with you guys. So thank you for letting me be a small part of your lives. Thank you for being a big part of mine. And fingers crossed we all get the end of the season that we want, because it's been a brilliant night. It really has. Looks like it didn't have to go to pens in the end. Yeah, it didn't, Oisin. It was just a brilliant performance. And, you know, nobody can look at that result and say that every single bit of that wasn't deserved. So Liverpool's last 15 games against Spurs at Anfield: draw, win, 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 draw, win, win, draw, win, 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 draw, win, win, win. 36 goals scored, 17 conceded. A place at Wembley was never in doubt. Love that from Squawka as well. It's just great. Just great.